everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Binman and today you are tuned in for a what to wear to Thanksgiving and fall festivities video. We are in the month of fall festivity kickoff, are we not? We have school things, we have personal things, we have family celebrations, friend celebrations, and this is just the beginning. November is a huge kickoff for holiday everything, so why not get dressed up and celebrate with your friends and family for Thanksgiving and any other kind of gathering that you're doing where denim might just not be appropriate. So why do we get dressed up for things like Thanksgiving when it feels like the purpose is to eat as much as we can and hang out with everybody? Do our friends and family really care what we're wearing? Maybe not, and maybe they're on a little bit more of a casual side, but I always think it's really nice to dress up for someone else. I think it's really a nice gesture to say, I am here mentally, I am here fashionably, I am here in every possible way, and I think dressing up, not only does it make us feel good, but it makes others feel good that we went the extra mile. So I've got a couple one and done pieces, and then I have a pant option for all of my people who are like, dresses, I just can't do it when it's cold. Because you never know, right? You never know what the weather is going to be like for Thanksgiving, because we are in the beginning of November. Thanksgiving isn't for a few weeks. So what are we going to wear? And oh my goodness, things are flying, aren't they? It feels like everybody just wants to party this year, even more than last year. So let's get into it. So the first thing is always a dress. My go-to is always going to be a dress for any kind of occasion where I'm gathering with friends or family. It doesn't matter how casual it is. I think a dress is just a great way, again, to show up for that event, to show up for the festivities. And it also happens to make everyone look amazing. So why wouldn't you want to wear a dress? I know why you don't want to wear a dress. You don't want to wear a dress because you're worried about coordinating your shoes with your tights and all of those things, especially if you live in the Midwest or somewhere where it's a little bit cold. So I really like going for a midi or a maxi length option around this time of year, because then I can hide either leggings, or I can wear new tights, or I can wear some kind of a coordinating tight color underneath and still stay nice and warm, and then do a short boot, because that way a little bit of skin is peeking out underneath the hem of the dress. And if you go with a shoe that either kind of mimics your skin tone or mimics a lighter color here, it just makes you look really nice, long, and lean. So how are we just taking a dress that is beautiful on its own? It has a really standout pattern, which I love, and it's from LOFT, so you know it's going to be comfortable and it's going to be easy care, which is very important for Thanksgiving, especially if you have kiddos, because you just never know what's going to happen. I'm adding a suede belt, and even though this already has a gathered waistband, and it does come with a belt in the same fabric as the dress, which can be very chic and very, like, you know, one and done. You don't have to think about it. If you want to add just an extra little bit of something, grab a belt. It doesn't even have to be anything fancy. This one is from Harriet. It is a suede belt I picked up last year, and I think that the brown coordinates really beautifully with the yellow and the rust that's in here. And so I like that I'm mixing from last year to this year, and I also like that I'm putting my own spin on it, and it doesn't feel like I've just stepped out of a magazine, although that is really fun as well. What am I wearing on my feet? I'm going to grab my Dolce Vita short boots with a little bit of a wooden heel. Now these for me almost match my skin tone and play really nicely with the skin on my legs. Because let's face it, the skin on your legs is a little bit different than everywhere else, because if you're like me, sometimes the skin on our legs doesn't see sunlight as much as the rest of our body, so it looks a little bit different. So it's really important when you're looking for brown, tan, nude shoes that just because it looks good on the model doesn't mean it's going to look good on you. Some of us have pink undertones on our legs, some of us have red undertones, some of us have green, blue, yellow. It you know, all of these things take into consideration. If you're not sure, try on the shoe without any kind of tight. You will know immediately. Something will just be off when you're looking in the mirror. You might not be thinking, oh, well, I have a red undertone and this is, you know, contrasting with that. You'll just instinctively understand that something is off, and if something is off, return it because you're not going to wear it. So don't waste your time. But for me, these are an amazing mushroom tan shade that really complement the skin on my legs. So that is what I'm going to be wearing with this dress. Now again, this dress does all the work for you. I'm just adding a little bit of a belt. I'm adding a little bit of a shoe. The kind of bag that I'm grabbing is probably going to be a crossbody, you know, depending on if you're hosting or not. I'm not really thinking about the bag that I'm wearing because usually for Thanksgiving, it's at someone's house, it's at my house. So the bag isn't really integral in this outfit. But what is integral is the shoes and the main outfit itself. So one and done, so easy, carefree, amazing, and it has sleeves. Thank goodness. Now we have a jumpsuit. I've shown this jumpsuit before. I showed it in a video a few weeks ago, and this is a navy cord jumpsuit, again, with a little bit of waist detailing. It's a very warm corduroy, but it's not too heavy either. It has a really nice long length, so I'm going to stick with the Dolce Vita shoes. I think it just adds a little bit of height, and it also tells you where your feet are, which is nice. You could go with a navy or with something black as well, but I felt like I needed to say, like, this is where my foot is stopping, or this is where the pantsuit is stopping, and this is where my foot is. For me and my body structure, that seemed to work really well, but definitely try both options. If you are in a warmer climate, going with something glittery can be really, really fun starting now. Because why not? You only have a little bit of time when you can wear these glittery shoes and not feel like out there. So I say wear them as much as you can. These are the Alina pumps from Michael Kors. They're amazing, and I'm going to recommend them in outfit 3. So there you go. Outfit 3 is for all of you who are like, I don't do jumpsuits and I don't do dresses. Where is my skirt option and where is my pant option? I didn't pull a skirt this year because all the skirts are either on the mini side, not like super short, but they're on the mini side, and it just felt a little bit more casual. I'm doing next week an Americana trend video, which does have a skirt option in there, which would be really beautiful and lovely for Thanksgiving. So if you are looking for a skirt option, make sure that you're checking out next week's video, which is going to be a little bit more on the casual side too. If this is feeling a little too dressy for your beginning of fall festivities or even Thanksgiving in general, next week is going to be your video, more your vibe. But my last option for a dressier Thanksgiving is going to be pulling a statement blouse. This one is from Evereve. It's from last year. It is beautiful. I've mentioned it before, but they do elastic around the wrist like the best. It's so great. We have a little bit of ruffle detailing on the sleeve. It's very romantic. It is not so lightweight that the ruffles are going to be flopping all over the place. That is like very annoying for me. And the color scheme, even though, so this came out in like the springtime, this is a great one for fall. It just reminds me of like the Horn of Plenty kind of a vibe right here with all these beautiful colors. And then I'm going to pair them with something that's a little bit more luxe. This is a velvet pant from Ann Taylor Loft. And you guys, if you haven't checked out Loft's pants for this season, you don't know what you're missing. They are just nailing it on the head with velvet, corduroy, satin, faux leather. It's just mind-blowing how good the detail is right now at Loft. It's so good. But I especially like the velvet and the cords. I'm not doing a cord look because it felt a little bit too casual for what the style that we're going for in this video. However, you could replace a velvet with a cord in a darker color, and that would feel very cool, very fresh, very modern. but I wanted to do something a little unexpected. Usually we think of velvet in December for those kind of holidays, but maybe not so much in November, and I thought that was a really fun twist. It also pulls out a lot of these beautiful wine colors and kind of that greeny yellow that's going on throughout the blouse. So this by itself pairs really nicely. How do we take this even further? We're going to add our sparkle shoes for sure. So that gives a little bit more personality. Don't forget your accessories, your shoes, your bag, your coat can add a little bit of you into the outfit that nobody else has, which is really, really fun. You can also add a belt if you wanted to. If you get cold, however, if you just kind of run cold, I mean, stop. It's so good. This is another piece from Loft. This, I swear, if it hasn't sold out, it is going to sell out because it is that good. This is a faux fur vest. It is on the longer side, but it's so soft and it's so well made. It's lined on the inside and just so fun. Like, what a fun kickback to the 70s, which is very popular because 90s and 70s just go really nicely hand in hand. You have your velvet flares, you have this really romantic blouse, and then you put on this faux fur vest. Girlfriend, done. And because it's faux fur and it's from Loft, again, it's going to be easy breezy to clean. It is just going to be a carefree, glamorous Thanksgiving fall festivity look. So those are your 3 options to inspire you for all your fall festivities, including Thanksgiving. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I think it's just really fun to dress up and take it up a notch from our everyday, from our elevated everyday, and just adding in those little touches of either a shimmer shoe, a shimmer bag, a belt, a faux fur vest really makes an outfit yours. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel because I have so many fun videos coming up to help you get ready for the holidays, to help you get ready for shopping, to help you just get ready and make your life a little bit easier and more glossy. So make sure you're following me on Instagram as well for more tips and tricks. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you very soon. Bye!